Alright, here's my Chapter 3 lab assignment. I'm going to start with question 1. Question 1 asks us to write a select statement that returns 4 columns from the product table. These columns are product code, product name, list price, and discount percent, and then run the statement. Here's my select statement. Returning these columns, product code, product name, list price, and discount percent. And line 2 is calling from the products base table. The from clause retrieves data from a specified table. In this case, it's products. Line 3 here is the order by clause. This sorts out the rows. In this first question, it asks us to sort the results by list price in ascending sequence. And here's list price, and DESC is telling us to write it in descending order. If we execute it, as you can see here are the 4 columns, and here's the list price in descending order. Moving on to number 2. Number 2 asks us to write a select statement that returns 1 column from the customers table, name full name that joins the last name and first name columns. Go back here. Here's our select statement. Here we're using the concat expression or function, and what it does, it joins 2 strings into a column. In this case, we're joining the last name and the first name. And here we use the as statement, and we're setting it as the full name. We're drawing this from the customers table. Here on line 3, we're using the where clause to filter out the results. In this case, it only wants the question is asking us to return only the customers whose last name begins with letters from M to Z. Here we have the where clause statement. Here we have the last name greater than M, and what this is telling us, it's only going to return the strings that start with the M to Z. Here on line 4, we have the order by clause. We're just ordering this, like I said, it sorts the results, and we're sorting it by last name in ascending order. Here we execute it. Here we have the full name column, and as you can see, it joined the last name and first name with the comma and space, and it's sorted by only last names that begin from M to Z, and it's in ascending order from S to Z. Question 3, we're working with null and test expressions. It's asking us to write a select statement that returns these columns from the orders table, and then return only the column, or return only the rows where the ship date column contains a null value. Alright, here's the select statement with the columns. We're retrieving them from the orders base table. Here we're sorting them out by ship date is null. It's only going to return ship dates with the null value. A null value is a value that's not known. Moving to question 4. Question 4 asks us to write a select statement without a from clause that creates a row with these columns. And then it asks us to calculate the fourth column, add the expressions used in the first and third columns. Here's my select statement. As you can see, there's no from clause. Here we're setting 100 as price, 0.07 as tax rate, and then in line 2 we have the price times tax rate, and the result of that is going to be set to tax amount. In line 3 is going to give us the total, which adds 100 plus 100 times 0.07. The 100 times 0.07 are in parentheses, so it has a priority, even though the multiplication will always go first before addition and subtraction. So even with without the parentheses there, it will still give us the same results. And we execute it. Here it is, total 107.